want to zoom in on this?
Old building.
That's the old building right here.
Wow.
I had my album, and I left it at home. I've got it.
Okay, so this was the original
This
building.
area right here was the original Rosenwald School building.
Okay, so what about the classrooms and the,
There
were they like these?
There were 4 classrooms in the building,
Okay,
and one of the, between the 2 classrooms on the east side was a boiler room.
the boiler room.
So we had 4 classrooms, a boiler room in
Wow.
that building.
Yes, can you please tell us about the boiler room?
And the boiler room was not only a boiler room, but it was also a discipline room. And each teacher had their preferred paddle, spanking tool that they administered discipline in the boiler room. And that was the first discipline. When you got home and told your parents, you got the other discipline.
So you had to go to the boiler room and then go home to your parents?
Right, well, somehow that word got back from the school to the parents, so you were in trouble again.
Wow. So you're saying that these windows were not here?
The whole building is totally new. That's the building right there,
This
so
is the
block
building.
structure,
It was a freestanding, it's
Yeah.
by itself.
all by itself, out there in the middle.
So
Nothing
this-
was around, nothing, it touched no other building. That's right.
Okay. Guys, did y'all see that? Taryn, do you have any questions about that part?
I drew all that up and forgot before.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay. No questions yet?
Okay. But that's, this area was an old building, we call it the old building.
Okay.
The original Rosenwald School.
Okay, so this, when we think about this area, this is what the original Rosenwald
Yeah,
School,
where-
this is where it
where-
was.
That's right.
This is where it was. But they demolished it and they built this wing.
Right.
So this is where it was. Okay,
Okay,
all right.
I think I see something.
Okay.
When we came, we passed the front of the old building, and we went into
Hello, how are you?
the long complex, which had been there.
Uh-huh. Right.
This was the entrance to the long complex. The only thing they had was the wing that go all the way down to Miss Paul and Miss Bowman, all the way down. The cafeteria and kitchen were in this area.
So this area where the offices was the
That was-
cafeteria.
This was the kitchen, about right in this area.
Uh-huh.
And then the cafeteria, where are we going?
This is, you can't go through here. This
I
is the
think the
nurse's
door in
office.
the cafeteria was here,
Okay.
and it went back that way. There was a serving line up on this wall,
Uh-huh.
and all of, this whole thing was filled with tables and chairs for cafeteria.
Wow. So cafeteria, right here, guys.
This was the original cafeteria area. Am I right? Okay.
Guys, y'all have any questions about the cafeteria?
What kind of food did they serve?
All full meals. I never remember having a sandwich. It was all beans, potatoes, rice, gravy, fried chicken, occasionally we had a soup, but that was very, very seldom. And we had, they built, cornbread was almost a staple. We had cornbread a lot, and they had a big jug of syrup, and butter. And you could, cornbread, pour the syrup over it with butter. That was right after you ate, you could eat as much as you wanted of that. Now, keep in mind, you had to stay within the time limit of your lunch. So you couldn't stay in there all day. You had to eat and get back to wherever you were supposed to be.
So Go ahead, go ahead.
What kind of drinks did they serve?
Milk.
Milk.
I don't ever remember anything other than milk. Yeah.
Did you all have to pay for your lunch?
There were a few people that didn't, but most lunch was 20 cents a day.
20 cents a day.
$1 would get you all week. And then I remember it went up to $1.25 or something like that. 25. 3 cents.
Wow,
3 cents for
guys.
a little carton of milk, little small carton, 3 cents. And we had 2 recess. When we got to high school, we called a 15-minute activity period.
Uh-huh.
And you could order as many milks as you wanted during the activity period. There wasn't any cookies and stuff like just milk.
So you're gonna show us the playground, right? Are you gonna show us where your playground was?
Right?
Okay, good.
But
The cafeteria staff.
that's right. We had 2 cooks, and Mr. Bowers did all the lifting of the boxes and unloading the food, and but they prepared the meals usually from fresh vegetables. There were a few canned vegetables, most of it was fresh.
Wow. Did you all know that our students grow their own vegetables here?
That's what the playground was.
That's where the playground was. Okay. Okay, so
Okay. Men's restroom, ladies' restroom was right down there, and I think that's the same, right? This is the boys' restroom right here. And this was the principal's office.
this was the principal's office.
Yeah, Mr. Floyd.
All right,
For
I'll see y'all.
14 years, he was the principal of
Did
this
you interview yesterday?
This office.
That's his
really
picture there.
was- The secretary's office was right here, and his office was right behind the secretary's office.
I hope so.
Awesome.
Robert L. Floyd.
So principal's office right here. Let me, I've been meaning to take pictures. I think this is a speech room or something. I'm not sure. Registrar. This is the registrar's office. Oh, I didn't realize the door, it's 2 doors. Okay. This is speech. So, Mr. Metz, do you have anything to add?
Did you say you have anything?
Do you have anything to add to this part of the building that you remember?
Oh,
Ms.
oh, yes, ma'am.
What else do you have to add?
Ms. Riley.
Oh, they remember classrooms, okay. Okay.
Full of typewriters.
Typewriters, guys, I got this.
Manual typewriters. We didn't have any electric.
So you all,
Hello.
it was important for you all to learn to type.
Hold my hand. Back. Back to hold my hand. Back up, get around. There she go. Right to me.
On the sewing machine, though.
Okay, so typewriters in this classroom, sewing machines in this classroom.
Full of sewing machines. Tables, cutting tables in the back, sewing machines, and there was a little classroom area right in that area.
Guys, do y'all have any questions about the typewriter room or the sewing machine room? Anybody?
Was the typewriting room, was it like a class?
It's a class.
Little tables, low tables about, maybe 3 foot by 4 foot with typewriters, and they were in lines, and then right behind another line. Well, they went this way. The blackboard was on that wall, and they had when we typed, there was a big chart up in the front of the thing with the typewriter keyboard on it. And we were supposed to, when we started typing, you were supposed to teach your fingers where those keys were so you wouldn't have to look at them. That was pretty tough, but that taught us to type.
Would you turn in most of your work on like paper or like through like the typewriter?
Would you have to type your work?
We typed our work, but in the typing class, she was more interested in speed and accuracy rather than turning something in. So she would give us, there it is, there it is.
That's the way they look like.
That room right there is where that was taken. I didn't realize that was even in there.
That was this room? That was this room.
They took all that stuff there. Oh.
And so this room was the sewing room.
Home economics.
Home economics.
Miss Kinley.
So can you tell us a little bit about what you all made in the sewing room?
Oh, I can tell you.
Okay, Mrs.
Yeah.
Metz.
Our first project was making a dress.
Okay.
Gathered in the waist. And when I first started sewing, I kept going home telling my dad I needed more material. I must have ended up about 10 or 12 yards. But we was taught how to make aprons. But the dresses was the first project that we had to do.
And did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it. And my sister, she took the same. She's 2 years younger than I am. But after that, she made all her clothes. Even made my brother's suits and whatnot.
Wow.
Suits. They made those. Back in the 70s, they had those polyester suits. Yeah, she made all the suits for me.
Did you continue to sew?
Oh, that's my sister. I know. I didn't. No, I put it down.
Can you guys imagine that? Learning how to sew
Learn
at
how to
school?
sew at school.
Make all your clothes at school? Interesting.
You step in anytime, you know, ask any questions. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So typing room, sewing room.
Did y'all get, like, in the typewriter class, did you get grades, like, based on, like, how fast, or, like, you didn't get grades in typewriter?
Yeah, it was a graded class. It was just like the class that you would have today, whatever classes you would take, and it was a class.
Got a lot of speed tests. A
Yeah,
lot of
speed,
speed
yeah,
tests.
speed.
Speed and accuracy.
Yeah, that's what this was done. I'm sorry.
Oh, on this side.
Science lab.
Science
I
lab.
have that right here also.
And the tables were high and there were stools. So we didn't have chairs. We had some chairs right in the front, but there were stools at all the tables. So, and Miss Evans, you got a picture of that in there also?
Oh, yeah, she's standing right here. That's the teacher right there, Miss Evans.
Yeah, they're some of the tables. And they had gas outlets on top of the tables and water outlets on top of the tables. So, and she had a storage room that had Pyrex glasses and funnels and tubing, glass tubing that you could heat and bend and make things. I remember distilling water was one of the things that we as seventh graders did. We made a thing to boil water, run it through the tubes, and let it drip in another container. And that was the distilled water experiment that we did. That's the first experiment I can ever remember doing in the science lab.
What were some of the experiments that y'all did?
I can remember hydrogen, where we took iron filings and I think it was alum, and you heated it, and hydrogen come out the top, and you collected it in a bag and in a bottle, and